The helpless woman, waiting for her son to finish up his golf meet, fell off a bridge at the golf course and into the alligator-infested waters. The gators, being opportunistic as they are, began circling around the elder, who was struggling to stay afloat and screaming violently. They began ripping into her helpless body, one grabbing her lower thigh and taking her under, only for her to re-emerge at the surface with one final cry of terror. The 7 to 8 foot gators began ripping her to shreds. Her anguish could be heard throughout the region. What's up, guys? Iceman here. So this alligator attack occurred this year in Florida. Some helpless old lady fell into a freaking pond at some golf course or something. But first off, I'd like to let you guys know that this is my second YouTube channel, Haunting Tales with the Iceman. So if you're interested, like this video and subscribe to this page if you haven't yet. But let's get into the story. An 80-year-old woman died after falling into a pond near her home. It was the second fatal alligator attack in Florida this year. Fatal alligator attacks are rare in the United States, usually occurring only about once per year. But the latest attack was the third this year since May. As months previous, a man who recovered a frisbee was found in Lake Largo, Florida. And in June, a man died in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, after being dragged into a reservoir by an alligator. According to the Sarasota County Sheriff's Office, the woman was grabbed by the two alligators as she struggled to survive. The victim was pronounced dead at the scene. Contract trappers were sent to remove and euthanize two alligators from the pond, both of which were measured to be over 7 feet long. Alligators are found throughout Florida, surviving in fresh, brackish, and salt water, and the state is estimated to be home to more than 1 million large reptiles. Apparently, alligators are more conspicuous and active during the warmer months, when their metabolism increases and they search for food. Alligators play an important role as predators in Florida's ecosystem, and biologists are working to restore alligator populations. According to the Fish and Wildlife Commission, a Florida resident has about a 1 in 3.1 million chance of being seriously injured by an alligator. Often, these attacks occur while people are found walking their pets or swimming to avoid police. In other circumstances, playing in the Disney Resort Lagoon, snorkeling, and other various activities in the water. Jeez, what do you guys think about that? Alligators always freaked me out, and what's really interesting is how apparently there's a growing number of crocodiles being found in Florida as well. There's some strange distinctions between the two. I believe the crocodile has more of a tapered mouth, whereas an alligator is more of a squared off mouth at the end, or even rounded off, rather. I actually saw this video on YouTube not too long ago where a lady who worked at a zoo or something had her arm bit by an alligator, and immediately the alligator began to roll in an attempt to rip her arm off. But being as educated and informed as she was, and experienced working with the creatures, she rolled with it and was successful in not losing her arm. Fortunately, there was someone around in her vicinity to jump over the barrier and hold down the alligator to get her arm out of its mouth. But damn, what a sad circumstance this has been, and this is an 80-year-old woman, just one of many who have died over the years in Florida in regards to alligator attacks. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below, and stay tuned to this channel for more haunting tales with the Iceman.